Internet Privacy and Understanding the Risk by Aidan Collab. What is internet privacy? Internet privacy refers to how personal data is collected, stored, shared, and protected online. Privacy is one of the most sought out things when someone makes an account or goes online. Without internet privacy, pirates and hackers would be easily able to get into and steal your information within the internet and outside of it. Typically, any privacy, even internet or in real life, people want to keep well protected and kept to themselves. This is the same as if you wanted a private gathering or if you wanted just privacy to yourself and someone just walks in and barges in and interrupts your privacy or takes it away by removing the thing that you had kept to yourself. Why internet privacy matters. Users often don't realize how much data gets collected. Data can reveal habits, behaviors, interests, and identity. Data can also be tracked by websites, making them easier to control and hack into. Without privacy, anyone online could gain access to all your own things. Internet privacy doesn't just happen within the internet. It can also affect your devices and anything within. Let us say that you have your account set up to where, for example, your internet controls your lights or camera systems. A hacker or a leaker of some sort could get into those camera systems, and if it has like a voice box, they could record their voice and put it through, or they can just track your address and everything else that your internet is associated with. By getting to the IP addresses, they get to steal your internet privacy and use it however they wish. How personal data is collected. Social media activity is one of the biggest ways all this data is collected. The social media activity prompts people publicly and online uh, to be able to access anything they wish to know or see. Typically, with social media activity, like Facebook, for example, I have noticed on how easy it is to get into the app and on the website and make an account. And just being as easy as that, all you need to do is reset a password. So if somebody has access to your phone or email of any sort, they can easily hack into your Facebook or really any social media account. Browsing history and cookies, apps and mobile tracking, online purchases, and website trackers. Most of those are all practically in the same boat. Trackers, history, and cookies all have about the same exact thing happening there. Mobile tracking apps and devices have the ability to track people wherever they are, and if the rogue people get their hands on it, they can use it against you. Terms and service agreements also have a big deal when it comes to websites. A lot of websites now require people to agree with their terms of services in order to access things. Putting in account information within any of this allows any company or whoever owns the site or app to be able to access anything you own within that account, depending on how the terms and services go. Risk to users: identity theft, targeted advertising, loss of anonymity, data sold to third parties, information getting stolen, loss of banking information, money stolen. Devices may be broken or corrupted. File corruption and cease of usage. Identity theft, targeted advertising, and the main five here with data sold to third parties and information getting stolen are all associated with one another. If one person steals your identity, they will be able to use it wherever they wish. Sort of like the social media thing, where if someone gets into your email and changes the password, you're pretty much screwed. Because a lot of these companies now use bots to detect things, and these bots will assume that you are not the actual person, whilst this person over here is. And it can be a big screw up. Targeted advertising is where your ads and anything of the sort becomes something that you look up or your device has heard you speak about. For instance, if you talk about Facebook enough, you might get Facebook advertisements. If you talk about vehicles enough, you may get vehicle advertisements. Data sold to third parties could be anything. Big corporations a lot of times do this in order to gain more money and more companies to gain more recognition by these parties. Any information getting sold, such as your banking and money, is always horrendous and hard to get sorted out. Devices may become broken and corrupted, like files and any cease of usage, to the extent where you might have to just go buy another item, like a computer or phone, due to how horrible um, the people that have gotten inside and corrupted your privacy may be. Corporate involvement. Companies collect large amounts of data. Some protect it responsibly while others sell or misuse it. There's a whole deal about ethics and morals behind that. But at the end of the day, they are still able to get rid of any information or sell out any that they wish. Companies gain access to information, their terms and service, and account creations. Companies can use your account or name however they wish depending on what you allow them to do. Getting involved with companies and agreeing to their licensing or whatever they tell you may end up hurting you in the long run, with the chances of your data getting leaked by a massive hack or spill of some sort, or they get sold to some random person on the black market or a different company, and they gain your information and they run about with it, using it however they wish. That is another way how a lot of these hackers and more get into your information and use them as they will. How users can protect themselves. Strong passwords, updated privacy settings, avoiding suspicious links, two-factor authentication are about the four main basic, always spoken of things to use. Even if you use these things, a lot of times these four things won't even work. If you're online, your chances of getting any hacking or wear of some sort is bound to happen. That is why we have antivirus and tracker systems, which help get rid of detect viruses or malware or any trackers, and usually help prevent them from attacking or hurting you in any sort of way. Keeping devices and other items that can connect to the internet updated and well seen about. Keeping tracks and tabs of where you look and what you have access are two key figures in owning any device associated with internet. In case if you ever have to look back and know what you've been in or through. Laws and regulations. The GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation, California Consumer Privacy Act, Virginia Consumer Data Protection Act, Colorado Privacy Act, Connecticut Data Privacy Act, and Utah Consumer Privacy Act are all acts of different types. A lot of these are basic USA state data privacy acts. Basically, every state has their own, they do their own thing. However, not every place in the world has the same exact privacy acts or protection policies. Places in Europe, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, have a have a different entire setup compared to us in the States. These laws help protect user data, but are not universal, only applying in their respective designated regions. Conclusion. Internet privacy is very essential. Users must take proactive steps to protect themselves if a user is not cautious on certain things mentioned in this presentation. There is a chance that they may lose more than they had hoped for. Privacy is not something to be hesitant about, but more attention should be lit up within it. Keep everything up to date and keep any anti-wear close by to help with any mess ups or dangerous things that may hurt your online life and devices. References and citations.